What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. Hello, and thank you for your support of what I do in the world and on the YouTubes. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below, and let's talk about a situation. For those who don't know me, I'm Feather. I'm a success and wellness coach. I pull tarot cards and give you some advice. We talk about it. Now, I'm not getting any specific energy moving into the reading. So I guess this is going to be a kind of watch and see. Let's see where we're going with this. All right. What universe wants to say to my Leos? Lioness, you beautiful thing. Lioness is here. Moderator props. How are you doing today? I'm really not feeling anything. Like, kind of drawing a blank here on the energy, and that's unusual. The Hermit. Okay, so what you're doing right now is you're not fighting. Okay, so I'm talking to some Leos, or maybe you've got Virgo in your chart, Aries, or Aquarius in your chart. I am talking to some Leos that are pretty much on their own by themselves, doing some healing, taking some time out, not really fighting anything, not fighting the healing. Can't fight this healing anymore. Yeah. So you're kind of silently reflecting on the past and not really jumping forward into the future. So there's no new beginning just yet in regards to love. You're just sitting here. You're not fighting it. That's a good thing. Because a lot of people fight that. A lot of, when we're in hermit mode and we don't really have a lot of things going on. We don't have any people we're talking to. Nobody's approaching us. Nobody's asking us out. We really don't have a lot of activity going on in our life. At least not romantically. A lot of people fight that. They don't like the silence. They don't like the... You're not fighting the silence. You're not fighting the aloneness of it all. That means that you are more mature. Depending on, it doesn't matter what your age is. It just says that you're a mature individual and that you're okay by yourself. You're good on your own. You don't have to just jump into the first thing that comes along. You know better. So what is this regarding? You're not fighting it. That's good. Taking it slow and easy, baby. Slow and easy. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so something went down recently. Okay. And you're moving past it now. So something didn't reconcile, something, maybe you worked with this person or got divorced from this person, something like that. The energies are trying to balance out for you. Something did go down and you're recovering from it. Again, it could have been a breakup, a divorce, or something that you're moving past. It may have kind of knocked your confidence level back. But you gained the clarity. You took the time. You gained the clarity that you needed in regards to this situation that happened not long ago. Not long ago at all. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, or Sagittarius. But you're moving past this now. You're getting over it. Moving on. So you're in healing mode after something... maybe severed ties with something, shut something down with someone. This could have been that you were pissed off at this person, or this could have been somebody that was extremely controlling. Their ego may have got the best of them, and they may have been wanting to just play games with you, and you're like, no, I'd rather continue to be by myself on my lonesome journey. And it's like, you didn't take that full leap of faith into whatever this was. Maybe you felt this person was being deceptive or wasn't communicating very well at all. Maybe you just knew that this wasn't going to go anywhere. Where are we headed? Where's Leo headed? Somebody just said to lunch. That sounds good. Okay, overcoming. Okay, some of you might be dealing with some financial obstacles. I almost want to, I got to go a little bit deeper into this. 10 of Cups reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. I just see you focusing on self. Like, screw you, screw them, screw everybody. I'm good on my own. I don't need your company. I don't need your friendship. I don't need your scraps. I don't need your whatever. This is maybe something that you haven't done. I got to go deeper on this. There's two lines. There's two energies that I'm feeling in this. So what I'm getting from this basically is you may be changing your friendship circle and everything. Like, people are dropping out of your life and you're okay with it. You may be rejecting people left and right. You may be turning people down. Oh, yeah. Left and right. Release, release, release. This would be friends, family, people you have history with, people you know. Be gone with you. Be done. Be gone. And you're okay with it. You're good with it. People are just leaving. You're releasing people, rejecting people. With the Tower, the Hanged Man reversed, like release and let go, release and let go. And you're good with it. Okay. This could be your friendship circle, your family, your friends, your cows, everybody. I got Pisces and Scorpio here. You're good. You're good with it. Friends and family, if it don't balance out, if it doesn't benefit you, you're done with it. Again, you're okay being by yourself. Hey, Chris. You're good being by yourself. If it don't suit you, if it doesn't benefit you, you're being very snobbish or self-centered. How dare you actually give a shit about your own health and well-being? How dare you? Some of you might be recovering from some sort of health crisis, surgery. You're like, if you ain't benefiting me, you got to go. Oh no, you are totally standing in your power doing your healing. That's it. You're like, I'm good, quiet, I'm good. Things are quiet. People leave me the hell alone. And I'm okay here. I ain't got to be a fool. I ain't got to go run out and tap that, hit that, take that, accept anything. Nah. What's right for me will be for me. That star is guiding you. The Hermit carries the star in the lantern. It's like you are being guided to just let people go. If they want to leave, let them leave. If they don't want to participate in your life, okay. You're not fighting it. You're just letting those leaves fall off those trees, okay? You just letting those leaves fall off those trees. And when those leaves fall, they're just going to turn into mulch that actually nourishes the roots of that tree. You are the tree. So you are very grounded. Again, you are focusing on you. You are in your power. You're like, I don't have to make any decisions. You know what this sounds like? I don't have to do shit. The universe works for me. This sounds like you trust the universe, God, whomever, whatever, the Great Spirit, that it's working everything out for you in divine time. Your manifestations will show up for you in the right time. You may not have believed that before. You may not have believed that. This is a different kind of reading for me today. But you are an experienced individual. You've got a life experience. Let's just put it that way. You're probably older than 40. I'm going to say as young as 35, but you definitely have life experience to back. I mean, you got life experience to back all this shit up. And you're like, you know what? Anybody and everybody that wants to walk away, leave, or it's like you've released control of all of it. They don't need to be here because I'm not fighting shit. I'm not fighting anybody for anything. It's just going to flow for me. And you are very quiet. Probably don't have a lot of options, or it's not that you don't have options or opportunities. It's just like you're not going to fight anybody to stay. You're not going to force anything. It's like if it works, it works. If the wheel turns, the wheel turns. If that wheel turning spins those people out of my life, so be it. You've surrendered to moving on and to new opportunities. You're open to new opportunities. You got, you're like, the freeway is open for energy. You're just not doing anything to force anything. You're walking through life, doing your healing, being at peace, maybe taking a vacation away from all the things and stuff. It's maybe you have struggled before in relationships. You're not doing it anymore. And I'm talking struggled in all relationships, family ships, friendships, all of it. You're like, you know what? Life is great at the top of the canopy. Not a lot of people make it to the canopy, and not a lot of people can be alone like this. They go stir crazy. They go insane. They have to do something. They have to be somewhere, do something, have to get attention. You're like, nope. I'm chill. I was right about that. Eight of Wands was reversed. So you weren't living in the flow before. I believe you were the one always reaching out to people, checking on your friends and family, holding your relationships together. You were the one doing it all. The Hermit's in reverse, which means there was an unhealed wound that said that you have to go and you got to know. You got to reach for it. You got to communicate. You got to talk. So it's like, I don't got to say shit to shit. I ain't got to say shit to nobody. I don't got to do anything for anybody. What I got to do is do things for myself. And I'm not going to struggle with it. And in that release of that chaos, trying to force things, trying to hold things together, trying to chase people. I'm not saying that you were a chaser. I'm just saying reaching out. You're always the one reaching out. You're always the one communicating with people. You're always the one initiating relationships of any kind. When you actually do surrender this energy and you actually focus more on yourself, you're doing the best for yourself. You release a lot of struggle, a lot of emotional imbalance, a lot of frustration and anger. Letting it go, getting in the flow, and that's actually bringing in a lot of emotional balance for you, mental balance for you, a lot of clarity and calm. This is a very grounding, calm reading. That's why I'm like, when I got into the energy, I was like, I don't even feel anything. Nothing. That nothing probably feels pretty damn good right about now. Because that was an unhealed wound. And you're leaving it behind. You're now getting in the flow of how you truly manifest. You can't force a fit. You keep running after it. It's going to it's just going to push it further and further away from you. This may have been an epiphany for you. Since childhood, you may have had some sort, or maybe you're having this, maybe this is happening now. So let's say you have this epiphany. You wake up one morning and you're just like, you know what? I don't have to fight for love. I don't have to fight for friendships. I may be very alone. I may not have a lot going on relationship wise, but I'm okay. I'm I'm really okay, because I used to try and hold it all together and stress about why they didn't include me, or why they didn't contact me, or why they weren't pursuing me, or why I didn't have any options. And you're finally just one day like, I'm pretty happy right here where I'm at. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I feel balanced. I don't feel frayed, like my energy's not chaotic. I don't feel out of alignment. This is very much in alignment. What happens when you're in alignment? You're in the flow. What happens when you're in the flow? You have opportunities coming in for you, and you call in those soulmates. You call in those love connections. But we don't have to be a part of a huge group of people to be okay. Some people do. But this is a Leo that's saying, no, I'm good right where I'm at. And I prefer being right where I'm at as opposed to where I used to be. Maybe you chase love. Maybe you wanted a big family. Maybe you wanted to be a part of a huge group or a huge community, something like that. And you're finally like, ooh, man, I tried that. And that shit's just, maybe the universe has you right where you need to be. Because at some point you chose yourself. And when you did, pull back your energy and you chose to be okay with where you are, with what you've got, it changes your vibration. And it's like, instead of, let me use this as an example. Say, for instance, you feel like you want to win the lottery. You want $1 million. So you're out there, you're putting all your extra money into winning the lottery, but you're only winning like $5 and $10 at a time. You may break even on the lottery tickets, but you're never making $50, $100, $1,000, definitely not $1 million. So it causes a lot of resentment, stress, frustration, overwhelmment, because you're not seeing it happen. One day you're finally like, you know what? I could put that money that I'm putting into the lottery towards a vacation with as much money as I spend on lottery tickets each week. By the end of 3 months, I could go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm pretty good right where I'm at. I mean, it would be nice to win $1 million, but that's so much stress trying to reach for it and go after it. It's not fun anymore. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun, but it's not. There's the Ten of Cups again. Dissatisfaction. You've realized it and you stop moving towards it. So you are moving away. You are moving away from this energy. So whatever these dreams were, this could have been a fantasy of there's nothing wrong with having dreams. Not at all. But I'm saying this one specific dream, this could have been a family ship, a friendship, a relationship, or something that you really wanted to reach, to attain long term. And you're realizing that it's not long term, that it's not balanced out, that it's not harmonious, that it's not fun anymore, that's not enjoyable, and that it's not going to go the distance. It's not coming together. It's not working out, whatever it is, and you're releasing this energy. You're not putting your energy, it's like your heart's not in it anymore. Whatever this dream was, whether it's a big family, a relationship. Maybe you were married at one time, or you were holding on to hopes that somebody would be with you. Whatever this is, you're moving on from it. Like, you are okay that that dream didn't come to fruition. Your heart's not in it anymore. So, again, you have that epiphany that says, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to be with that person or with those groups of people. Maybe I just don't even want to party and have fun with those people anymore. Maybe I just want to be just alone and doing my own thing for a while. And that's okay. That's totally fine. As long as you're happy with it, that's all right. You don't got to get stupid. You don't got to be with people. You don't got to hold on to those friendships and family ships. If those people want to leave your life, let them leave your life. And if you are always the one trying to initiate and work it out and hold it together and all that stuff, you will save yourself so much time and so much frustration when you just are okay with what you've got. And when you release it, things actually work out for the best. It's very strange, but when you finally release that resistance to trying to force it, make it work, and hold those things together, those friendships, family ships, or relationships, and you finally just go, you know what? I like my peace and quiet. When you get to this point where you are okay being alone, I'm not talking about just okay. You prefer being alone and you prefer being okay being alone. You reach the top of the canopy and not a lot of people will meet you there. They can't make it there. They got to be involved in something all the time. They got to be involved in the drama. They got to be involved in the activities. They got to, when you're at peace with yourself and what you've got in your life and the relationships that you do have, those relationships benefit you more because you're not trying to struggle holding everything else together. Things start working out for you. Things start balancing for you. You'll notice that those people start calling you. You'll notice that those people start connecting with you. You'll notice more opportunities around. Oh, I have an opportunity to go over here and do this instead of struggling with that over there. There's many things that will start changing for you in the course of the next couple weeks or couple days, actually, when you just surrender. How do you do that? You just okay with what you got, where you are. Yeah, you are more than likely taking care of self, working on your finances, taking care of home, children, life. Just because you are an individual that can get a lot done or can pay for a lot and help a lot of people doesn't mean you always have to be the one to hold it all together. Right? And it's like I'm at peace in my garden with who I am, with what I've got. Thank you, universe. You open yourself up to new opportunities because you're not holding on to those anchors of the past. Excuse me. You're not holding on to those anchors of those people or those things that are meant to leave your life. A lot of times we struggle holding on to those ropes, and then we end up hurting ourselves holding on to relationships that really were meant to release and let go of. It's like a wild horse. That wild horse wants to run. If they're pulling that rope and you're trying to hold them and rein them in and hold them back, that's going to burn your hands holding on to that rope. That horse may not be the horse for you at this time. That may be a horse that is untamable. So surrendering and allowing what happens. Horse may be spooked, may come back around later, and you may be able to work, train it, maybe a lot calmer, or there may be a different horse coming into your life that the universe has for you. Don't know why I'm talking about horses, but I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. The more you hold on and struggle, instead of just saying, you know what, those people are going to be those people, and those people are going to do what they're going to do. The people that are meant to be in your life, the ones that are supposed to balance with you and reciprocate love and emotion and harmony, communicate, that are supposed to benefit you, they will be there. They will come back around. They'll balance things out with you. When we're trying to struggle so much, or because what we're afraid to let people go, we're afraid to be alone a lot of times. We're frustrated and angry because we're not getting what we want, because we're not getting the communication we want. That's a wild horse that needs to be let go of. Let it go. If that person isn't communicating, isn't working to balance things out with you, the universe is guiding you in the right direction. Maybe it's time for you to turn your back on all the struggles, and that's in all areas of your life. You know, it looks like most of you are really focused on finances, focused on getting your money right and taking care of your financial responsibilities and stuff like that moving forward, at least for the next couple weeks to couple months. Your season will be here very shortly. Your solar return. And I think right now is a great energy for you to be in, because you are getting into balance and grounding yourself and realizing what you should and should not be putting your time and effort towards. Where you should or should not be focusing your energy, and where you should not be struggling in life. There should be no struggles. There should be no frustration or anger. Life should be lived with joy, peace, and happiness. You're a pretty balanced individual, but at some point, you got knocked off balance for a while. It's getting back into balance that's actually going to assist you. And the major part of that is like, what is your heart not in anymore? Is it not a job? Is it not a relationship? What makes your heart sing? If being alone and being by yourself and doing your own thing, spa days, meditation, vacations, staycations, whatever. If that makes your heart sing at this time, do it. Yeah. It's like you whatever is not balancing out for you. Some of you, this could be a job. Some of you, this could be a friendship group, a family ship group. It's like whatever is not reciprocal. If it's not reciprocal, you're pulling your heart space or your energy back from it. You're not going to overgive anymore. No. And I believe a lot of you have done this for a very long time. You may have been overgivers for a very long time. So things are going to be balancing out, but in this energy, for some of you, if you're not here yet, maybe you should consider taking a step back and really reflecting on how much you overgive, what you overgive to, and what your heart is not interested in anymore. If your heart's not in it, or you don't feel that love or reciprocation, it's not coming from a place of lack. It's like understanding. No, I'm trying to hold it together. I'm trying to hold a relationship together. So are you the kind of person that chases relationships because you don't want to be alone? I think if that's your case, you should really consider taking a step back and grounding yourself and getting okay with being alone, because whatever you're trying to force ain't working for you. All right? If it doesn't flow, if it's a struggle, let it go. Because that's part of self-love and inner healing. When we finally say, enough is enough, I can't do it, I'm going to let the universe guide me to it. what's meant for me will be for me. And be okay by yourself until that happens. Enjoying your vacations, your travels, your trips, your friendships, the things that you do have. It may not be as large of a friendship group as you used to have, or you may not have a whole bunch of people that you're really close to. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Not everybody is supposed to be connected to you when you're on this level. You're the hermit. It means you're wise. So use that wisdom and gain this information that you need that will help you move past whatever this is or whomever this is. Could be a job, friendships, family ships, etc. All right. Them's the words, them's the message. That's what I got for you today. But this is your decision to take this time out and to do this healing. A lot of you already are. And there's a lot of you that are fighting it. There's a lot of you that are fighting it. I'd say 60-40. 40% of you are fighting it because you don't want to be alone. But when you realize that, when you take time to step back and reflect where your heart's not, where the emotions aren't flowing, when you gain that clarity, it helps you improve your life for the better. Okay? So maybe it's time to learn some lessons and finally sail on happily by yourself, enjoying your time alone, because in time, those opportunities will start flowing in for you very soon. Some of you new soulmates will be flowing in for you. Some of you new jobs will be flowing in for you. But it may take a couple weeks of that downtime. Maybe you need it. Get used to it. Enjoy it. Grow a garden. Plant some seeds. Learn a hobby. Do some painting. I don't know. Learn to sing. I don't know. Go dancing. I don't know. But in time, those new opportunities are going to come in faster than you think, especially when you get to that point where you're like, I'm just going to maintain what I got. I'm going to be right here happy and okay with what I got and the people that are in my life. Everything else will flow in as it should when it should. Them's the words, them's the message. That's what I got for y'all today. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll see y'all around real soon. Namaste.